apologies with the audio issues and visual issues there. We are about 3 ends in overall, just waiting for the computer to update to get the scoreboards in. On this rink, which is R&T's versus J by Norris, we've got 3-1 to MCC at this moment in time. Currently probably holding 1 or 2 on the head there. I'm just having a look. Apologies for the issues, we're just getting the cameras all fixed up and we will get the scoreboards put on the screen. We've had a very windy day here at Deer Park. I'm Jimmy Whitehead, the Events and Competitions Manager at Bowls Victoria, and I'm joined today by a good friend of mine, Mr. Benjamin Mantien. How are you, Ben?
I'm pretty good, Jim. Happy to be here, excited to watch a game of Prem Bowls. You did do well earlier in the introduction. You did stuff up my surname then, but I'll let you pass on that. You don't have to try and say it again today.
I think the annoying part is that I nailed the introduction and then the audio dropped, mate.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try and update the scores and we'll try and have a look at Jay coming in here. He's probably, we're thinking, holding one, the front red,
I think they're
mate?
holding one with John Callaghan's bowl. Ooh.
Very windy day here at Deer Park. We're under a marquee, so you might hear some noises flipping around. It's really, I think it's been pretty windy across all Melbourne today. Bowls seem a little bit affected as we're looking at the head here on the backhand, sort of coming across the green a bit. Jay's going to go searching for something here, I think.
Going to maybe roll John's bowl in, I think. Stay for 2. Ooh.
Lucky. Just going to try and update across all the rinks. I'm just trying to have a look at what's going on. Give you all the score. Once I've done that, I can concentrate properly, because me doing 2 things at once isn't great to watch. So on this stream game today for Deer Park, we have R&T skipping, the one, the only, needs no introduction. His third is James Pearce, who's been at Deer Park for a few years, well known around the Victorian scene. So they pick up a 3 on this end. Former state representative. The second is Chris Ball, who returns to Deer Park after a year at Whittlesea. And up front is Ben Thomason, who's come over from Clayton. And the MCC rink skipped by J by Norris. Doesn't need a lot of introduction. Current state player, emerging Jackaroo player. His third is Brett Leighton, cutter, who returns after 5 years off from the sport. He's been playing cricket. He's won some premierships, he tells me, Ben, over for Mentone in the cricket. He has won 5 bowling premierships with the mighty Melbourne Demons. Second is another former Melbourne player, Maxie Goldsmith. Only his 5th season of bowls. He's very good to watch. And the lead is John Callaghan, JK, who's been around for 30 years and been a bridesmaid a few times in the club singles, he tells me.
He's had a great start today though, Jim.
Yeah.
Watching, he's found the line and the length pretty well.
Yeah, he's settled in pretty well. Can't quite see the far scoreboard, the Bush Mortimer rink, so I'm just waiting for some portly looking blokes to get out of the way and I can update the score on that one, but we're currently
5. That'd be 5 zip.
Yeah, okay.
It's a Deer Park there, Jim.
Bit of a should be a close game. These 2 unbeaten sides, both 2-2 from the opening games. Deer Park getting up over Croydon and then Yarraville Footscray last week. MCC defeating Altona by a couple of shots in the first game, and then following up that with a comfortable win against Lilydale last week. both of them games we've streamed, Ben, so it's been very good to watch MCC in the last few weeks. I think they've got their hands full today. I've tipped Deer Park for the win, but MCC will push them close. There's no doubt about that.
They've started well, MCC.
Here's John Callagher here, JK, trying to grab Jack as he goes past. It's unlucky there. So for those who do know Deer Park and know them for the Deer Park Dome, which has been probably the leading way of undercover bowls in Victoria. For those that don't know, that dome did come down in the last storm we had in Melbourne, unfortunately. So whilst it's sad news and whilst we're now sitting outside pretty cold in the wind, Ben, they do have some big plans for redevelopment, which they'll be releasing pretty soon, so that'll be interesting to watch. No doubt they'll have someone like Aaron Tees to push that forward.
Mark Casey's started with them last year, wasn't he?
This year, yeah. So he came over in the off-season. So Mark Casey, the bowls operations manager here. Again, another former Jackaroo. Pretty star-studded team, this Deer Park one. Max and Chris will be a good battle at 2 today. Chris is, I've seen him skip in Premier League. He's a fantastic player. And Max is, I don't think I've seen him have many bad games in the times I've watched him. I think they'll have a really good battle. The two seconds.
I think all the guys, I spoke to a couple while we were working with our technical difficulties, Jim, and they said like playing towards the roadside, they're really struggling with the wind to find the line and the length. So,
yeah, right.
But they look like they're starting to find their way now.
That's a cracker by Chris Ball there.
Beautiful ball.
We're holding a couple there now. And again, this 5:30 start tonight's another example of a crowd being generated just by sort of a later start. We've probably got 80 odd around the green. It's fantastic. Actually, just needs to get some drop here. His weight was pretty good for the shot he was trying to play. That's sit on Chris's last. Good call by Aaron there. I'm getting James to come up on the back end. Saves a trail, he said. Couple of JK's bowls at the back. The lead for MCC. 5 zip on that far rink is what I've got.
Yep. That's a good bowl. Exactly what he asked for there, Jim.
Yep. Right, so I can confirm that the scores are now up to date across all rinks. Except I've added one too many for MCC. Right, we're good to go. We can settle in now. Panic's over.
We're warmed up.
Yeah.
We're dealing with 2 newbies today, aren't you, Jim? Myself and
Josh.
So
Josh, our technician, is having a...
He's done well, Josh. You can rest easy now, mate.
So he called James the same shot. So sort of just trying to beat his own on that backhand, I think. Be good.
Maybe also setting up for himself to maybe play a shot, Aaron, there.
Holding a few. He held up the 5 fingers. Looks like they're holding 5, and Cutter's coming down for a bit of a luck. Cutter is Brett Layton, the 3rd for MCC. I'm going to presume we call him Cutter because he's a greenkeeper, but I don't want to make wild presumptions.
He was a cricketer as well, was he?
Yeah. He's telling me when
he had a wicked cut shot.
Yeah, got a good shot. He's a greenkeeper at Melbourne, Elwood, I think Caulfield Park as well. There's a few greens down that Sandbelt area. Returning after 5 years, and I sort of asked a few of the boys this week, Ben, at Melbourne, how good was he? Because it was before my time in bowls in Victoria, and yeah, they were pretty raving about him. He's won 5 premierships, played for the state side back in the day. So, do you reckon you lose it after 5 years off?
I think like riding a bike, Jim.
Back on it. Playing with his Drake's Pride Conquest, his cutter. He's playing attacking. They are 5 down as the boys walk in front of them.
It's just going to cut, I think.
Yeah. Well, that was his own that got brought forward, so that probably cuts a few out. Could see some raw smiles from the Deer Park boys there.
Yeah, they were a bit fortunate, Deer Park, to pick up that 3 on that last end.
Yeah.
I think
I'm just going to mention one more issue we might have with these scores today. It is exceptionally windy here. We're playing on literally Ballarat Road, so for those that know, it's a very busy road in the west of Melbourne, and the wind keeps flipping the scoreboards over. So not only are we trying to navigate some commentary and updating the scores as we do it, we might be in trouble for some incorrect scores because the boards are whipping over. So please bear with me. I'll try and keep everyone up to date as possible. Right, Aaron's going to probably look for that ball, I'd say here, Ben. It's probably holding him out for a few. He likes it. A fair stalk of it.
Away.
Yeah, he looks good. Can he hang? Can he hang? Can he hang? Oh, very close. Real close. Probably even pushes that ball of JK's back forward towards the head.
So what, holding 2, I'd say, at the minute?
Yeah, the 2 bowls are crisp balls.
Maybe 3 with the front
blue. Turquoise bowls are crisp ball there.
Too many coloured bowls for me, Jim.
Yeah.
There's only one set of black bowls on the screen.
It's David Holt, that is. He's of the old school, I think. See what Jay can do, yeah. He's just going to try and look and draw on Chris's bowl, get just round that front one of Max's, the 2 shades of blue one. He's just going to hang round it. Oh, he was close, you know.
White was very
It's a fantastic
good.
second shot, though, probably.
Yeah.
Possibly second, maybe third. Great effort. He'll see this as a real good challenge that he'll want to get stuck into, playing against Aaron Tees, J-Boy will. He's an emerging Jackaroo going up against the current Jackaroo. You'll see this as a scalp that he can get and he'll want to get for sure.
I was lucky enough to have a little chat with J-Boy in the car park on the way in, and yeah, he said he was really looking forward to the challenge today.
Yep.
Thinks that MCC are in for a real shot today, and he knows there's a lot of pressure on his own rink here to perform, so
yeah,
he was relishing the challenge.
Yeah, it's one of them games that you don't want to get down by too much. It's going to be close across the board, I think. You can see early doors 13-8, not a lot in it. What's he going to try and do here? Sit that last bowl of J's, maybe?
I think he'll try.
Oh, he's going the backhand. He's playing with some pace. He's going to try and maybe he was trying to come inside out.
Maybe he was trying to roll that front bowl up a bit, Jimmy. I thought maybe he would have tried to play the shot that
Jay was going to play. Yeah, I agree with you there. He's got 1 score coming so far from the other games that in Premier League. There's a couple of 4 PM kickoffs, but the one game that's coming so far is Bundoora have taken the win over Yarraville Footscray 17-1 points wise.
Bundoora still undefeated for the year.
Correct. Their ladder's already splitting. You know, there's already a bit of a group up top and a bit of a group towards the back. So.
And there was a game last night, Jimmy, wasn't there, that you got 1 up on your tipping?
Yeah, I don't know if Joshy Thornton's watching, but if you are, comment, mate, and I'll be real nice to you. No, Josh tipped Lilydale and I tipped Clayton, and Clayton got the win, so.
You've been really humble with that, Jim, I must say.
Well, I think it's probably one of my best qualities.
Being humble?
Yeah.
Or tipping?
Both. Right, Jay needs to hold. He's going early. Yeah, there's a fair bit of wind on this hand there. Just a 1 to the boys from Deer Park.
I think J-Boy would be pretty happy with that. So it was quite a few down at one point there.
Well, yeah, he signalled 5, I think, after James Pearce dropped 1 in on the side. If you have been playing Pennant today, throw some comments in there. Let us know how you got on. It'd be great to get some scores from around the state. I imagine it's been pretty windy everywhere. Right, Benny Thomason leading off for Deer Park here. I asked a few of his teammates what he was like, and they just said he's got a weird delivery.
I think for weird deliveries, I think Willow takes the cake for that.
Yeah, he does. That's Michael.
I played him in the Yarra singles last year, and I'd never bowled against him before. I'd never seen him bowl, and I thought he was falling over the first time I saw him deliver a bowl.
Yeah, we had him on the stream last week. He was He was a bit all over the shop.
Lovely bloke and a great bowler too.
You can sort of see there's a bit of turn here. Green's running about 14, the players are telling us. Sort of looks that to us. Yeah, as we've said a few times, it's pretty windy, so you might see a few bowls just suddenly lose some speed.
Very open so far. Danny Tomlinson. He's a bit heavy.
Yeah, he gets a result-ish there.
John started well. He'd want to improve on his first here though.
Just coming in
now. Yeah, he'd be happy with that.
Yeah, he's probably got the shot there. Chris has sort of added some class early doors. I mean, I know we've only been sort of following this for one full end, but just watching before, he's been very consistent very early. Like I think I mentioned at the start of the year, I couldn't pick this Deer Park team. There was a lot of players I would have in the back end, probably more than the 8 that they can have.
Right on cue, Jim.
Drops a shot.
Nice ball. Young Maxer.
Yeah. He's got a very static delivery, eh? Just a bend down and a push out. Looks okay here, Ben. We can get under that bowl. Oh, I'm just going to run into it and drop it short. Chris just wanting a add just under a foot.
This line's pretty good again. Just cutting. Swung across. That's a bit of the wind there, I think.
Max having a chase down after this one. Yeah, just gonna always look tough on that forehand there. There's bowls in the way. My only assumption is his backhand is difficult to read because of the wind, sort of coming across. So
there's still plenty of room to get under those bowls on the backhand. But
James coming down now, a bit quick, I think. Handy home. You got a skipper like Aaron Tees, it's useful to have anything behind a jack.
Bit worried about our roof here today, Jim, with this wind. We have tied it down the best we can. But
Deer Park, the destroyer of roofs. It's our little marquee we're sitting under. Oh, Cutter. Plays. That's John Callagher, the lead of MCC's bowl that came forward then, so it's 1 to MCC now.
Result was great. I think he actually played for that though, Jim, too.
Well, Jay gave him a thumbs up, which at this sort of level you don't often see a reaction if it's an accidental shot. As Nathan Bush goes off a few ricks down, he gets a massive high five from Tyson Cromie. Didn't quite see his shot, but he was pretty excited about it. Great addition to the Metropolitan Premier League is Nathan Bush. Fantastic bowler. Skips in the Victorian state side. And just a bloody good bloke. Little conference there between Chris, Aaron and James is playing his second bowl, third position here. Wonder if he attacks. Because if he does connect with the front bowl, it will pop the MCC bowl through. No, he's gone on the draw.
Sure.
Yeah, needs to hurry. Tried its hardest. It's a fair home though. It's an option for Aaron now. He can.
Similar shot to what Cutter had before.
The old promotion bowl.
It's a Brunswick special back in the day, Jim. Promote all the short bowls on the slow greens, you know. So is it Melbourne's the only other undefeated side so far this year?
Melbourne are undefeated.
They're playing. Who are they playing
And
today?
these two. Melbourne are at Altona, 4 p.m. start today, so
A replay of the big game last year.
the grand final, correct?
Confident with that one? Have you tipped Melbourne there, Jimmy?
Yeah, I went to be against Melbourne this year, mate.
I don't think you're allowed to.
No, I copped flack from not giving them a big enough margin against Mento. Aaron trying to get a promotion out of James or stun that ball through. You can see the wind there. You see the turn then.
White was perfect. He pops that front teal bowl. It'll roll through and he'll sit for 3. Potentially. See what Jay buys. There's 7 zip over on the far ring.
Yeah.
Jim 4-3. And 3-5 after 5. And 5-3 on our TV rink. And
Jay boy. I'll have an effort.
No forehand with a bit of weight. It's looking.
He's after it. He's chasing it. Can I get a result now? Ooh. So you think he's holding 2 there, Jay? You think he's in front?
Jay might be in with his first bowl there.
So he's just got to play into that again, second bowl, huh? There's no danger of the hand here really for him.
And even if he cuts and rolls the away bowl out, he'll sit for 3 potentially. You're not hearing us?
Yeah, we'll see what he does.
She's saying she's not hearing us.
Here he comes on the forehand.
He's played this well.
He has. He's hit exactly where he wants to hit that.
Bowl,
sensational, Jay. That'll be the 3. Yeah, great ball by Jay. That'll give him a stack of confidence. Puts him back in front, 6-5.
Looking to play a bit of a shorter end here now.
Yeah, we sort of have had the similar sort of distance the whole game so far. Eh? It's been 3 quarters.
It up here. Probably about 4 metres past the minimum. Matt right back.
Right, JK for MCC. It's dropping a bit short there. Yeah, geez, he runs forward, then he bent off the mark. Yeah, it's a handy start for him.
I'd love to see him have a drive if that's how he draw bowls.
He's 3 feet from the head.
It'd be, yeah.
Yeah, good correction by JK. Yeah, terrific correction.
He started really well.
Yeah, well done. See a few MCC supporters obviously been playing Pennant today. They've come over. Good to see.
Truck out to the west. My old stomping ground gym.
West is the best, mate. It's just a known fact in Melbourne. If anyone disagrees, then log off.
This is a lovely bowl.
Yeah, great reply by Ben there. Fantastic lead bowling by the pair of them.
So both J-By and Aaron here would be wanting any short bowls.
Correct. Anything behind is good. It doesn't matter if it's 1 feet, 2 feet, 6 feet, just behind, because it's
not mind playing through the bowls at the jack.
Yeah, Max apologising for that one. I think he just got up early in his delivery.
On cue for us, he's just put one.
Yeah. Got a result in from Brighton, from Janice Parks. They get over Vermont South, which is Max's old club, 14-4. Under the guidance of Jackaroo Aaron Wilson down at Brighton. What's he going to do?
Lovely guy, Aaron.
Yeah, we played in the winter comp there together, didn't we, mate? It was,
well, we sort of part of it. It's sort of.
We did the hokey pokey for a few weeks, in and out of lockdown, and
to be continued, I think.
Yeah.
Or some of the most expensive party pies and dim sims I've had in a while, Jim.
Yeah, Max got to hurry here. It's kind of, I dare I say, it's a bit of a nothing ball.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. We all do them. We all play them.
I think this is the end. Like the wind's coming straight at them, and
yeah,
so it's almost. It's probably running about.
Chris is close. Chris is close. Chris is close.
Yeah, that's the bowl we're looking.
Look, it's an unlucky result. He's pumped JK's bowl forward, and Jack's gone with it, and it's pretty hidden now. Jay putting his foot where he wants Cutter to get his bowl out too.
He's got the weight.
Just wants him to weigh a bit. Get back to the line. Kind of went out on itself at the end of that bowl. Yeah, telling him arriving weight. Aaron's called James on air. Just see if you get it clean, great. If you get some bowls out of the way, even better. He's got more than arriving weight, gee.
Definitely are.
It's close. Something's going to happen.
Split here.
Can he stun ball all the way through? Oh, bowls! What a sport. He got the shot.
Well, it sort of opened it up for both teams now as well, Jim.
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Cutter coming in a bit hot as well. He's got the result there.
Yeah.
The grass cutter, you think? Maybe his nickname should be Mad Max, Jim. Toe cutter.
Some more scores from Divi 1, that same section. St Kilda got over Moorabbin. I'm shocked by that. Moorabbin were a very strong team last year. We made the section final, I think. And St Kilda probably lost a few. I would have.
Well, they've had three. It's 3 wins from 3.
Yeah, I know. Our good mate Stephen Clark playing. I think he's top of the ladder. He's been sending it to me. Close.
I'll be asking him tomorrow, Jim, how many T circles he's got. Apparently, Bondi's big on that.
Yeah. That's an unfortunate result there. Yeah, you can see Aaron with a roll smile shaking his head. It's kind of in. Jack's out on the side now. As you can see, we're looking on the left.
Is it 1 to Deer Park at the minute?
Yeah, it's hard to tell who's got shot at there. The Blues Deer Park's bowl and
well, might be 2 then.
The purple-ish colour is Cutters from MCC.
Yeah.
Jay's coming inside out at it. He's coming backhand.
I was taught all those years ago, Jim, that they normally say Jack High Bowl wins the measure.
Yeah, fair.
Most of the time, but
Aaron coming forehand, so 2 different approaches from the skips here. Can he get into the blues here? So he's happy with a touch on the blue. Oh,
it's
just drifted out, I think. Jay continuing on the pretty packed backhand.
I think he's looking to find the gap between the blue
blues.
bowls.
Here he comes.
Still found it.
Can he sit cutters? Get it in, tip it in? He does sit cutter. Great bowl by Jay. That might flip Aaron's shot. Although if he plays the same bowl he did last time. Playing with a bit of pace, trying to get the bowl out clean. He's close. Oh! He gets the bowl, stands it up a couple of times and rolls it over. I don't know if he's knocked it out though.
Little French cut there, Jim.
Yeah.
It's I think 1 to MCC. Cutter's called.
Yeah. Thanks to Cutter for signalling him really obvious for us to see. I'll give it the 1 to MCC. Brendan Gallagher picks up another couple on the rink next door to take a 7-3 lead.
It's really the Bush Mortimer rink. It's the
you can hear the, I don't know if you can hear the cars in the background. It is the Hoon capital, I reckon, of Melbourne, the West, and we're right on the Hoon Road. I noticed Aaron came out of a delivery earlier when a motorbike went past or something. So slightly longer end for Jay.
See if JK can continue this good form he's had so far in the first few ends.
A little bit pacey. I think this is. I've noticed a few balls going a bit quick down this way, and like you mentioned, coming up the other direction, there's a fair headwind. So maybe it's just the adjustment to the wind that's taken a few by surprise. A good start by Ben.
He seems to be finding a bit of rhythm now, Ben.
Nathan Bush picking up another 3, mate, on that far rink. This is the complete opposite for Scotty Mortimer. He was, I think at one stage last week, he was 36-4 up or something.
Oof.
Now he's 10-0 down.
We've had 2 cracking games that you've called in the last 2 weeks. First week with Steve Mooney.
Well, they weren't good games,
mate.
actually. It's just the way I called them. I just called them into great games. No, they were both fantastic. Well, the rink we streamed last week was great. Yeah, good ball by Ben again. It's a
and then I think I was meant to commentate with you last week, Jim, but you bumped me for the lovely Gus.
Yeah, Gus did a great job last week.
He did.
Ex-MCC member, so it made sense. Just played against Lilydale. Thought I'd get you out for the cold one.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been out in the West, Jim. I grew up in St Albans, so I know the area pretty well.
Maxie's close here. Bit of wind right at the end.
Used to swim in the creek over the back of the club here, Jim. Rope tree swings and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, fair play. Oh, Chris coming on the forehand. Got a bit of room to draw an absolute shot. Probably holding a couple. Wind's died down for a very quick moment.
There, it is rolling.
Hurry past it.
Shouldn't second guess Chris. He's been
on it
the last couple ends.
He's been on it. State triples winner a few years ago was Chris with James, who's playing third, and Nathan Murray, Phelpsy as well.
Nathan Murray's over in Melbourne now, isn't he?
Correct.
Has he settled in there, Jim?
Yeah, good mate. I think all the new boys. Skelts has been at Melbourne before, and he fitted him real. He just sort of slotted back in like he never left. And Phelpsy and Robert Dirty, who's ex Deer Park, have
Great
settled
bowler,
in.
Nathan Murray. He absolutely killed us in the Yarra Triples final last year.
He can bowl. Chris is close again here. Real good Chris ball.
Yes.
Superb bowling. He's look, there's been a couple of, I mean, Jake has gone off well for MCC, but Chris has been the pick of the bunch of the 8 so far. Oh, Cutter need him on here. They're probably 4 down. Got some pace on that. Cutter. Stick it. Oh, sailed the gap.
J-By was calling him for that.
Through Maxie's on the left,
gap
yeah.
in the front there.
There was
connection was good. He called too, I think.
Yeah, there's options there for him. Hey, if it's Maxie's that's short, so he'll pump Max through. He sits anything, he's helping, but he found a way to miss everything. Right, let's see what James Pearce. I haven't heard him called it today, but they were calling him Snorkel last year, so I haven't heard that one go up today though. It's gone to the back because I think Aaron can see that they're going to try and play with a slight bit of pace, the MCC rink. And Cutter going again. Just wants to.
He's a bit pacey, this one.
He's got Max at the front, or any bowl, he's just going to stick wide with that. Too quick.
Pardon me.
See if James can add here. Be currently holding 4. A little bit quick again. All good. Splits up a few of the back bowls of MCC. Oh, big.
Might see a bit of action here from J-By, you think?
Mate, I mean, look, he's a far better bowler than I would ever be, but I just trying to get second shot for me is the right thing to do, but he will see it differently, I've got no doubt. He's after it, Ben.
Looks like he's played some arriving weight.
He's after it.
The line looks good.
He's just got to sit and stay. Jack's going. Oh, it's still 4. Still 4, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the diggers are up. Well done, T-Bone. Get back to that grass, mate. Lou said it needs cutting. Oh, let's see if Aaron trying to add. Can he get a clear road in? That's Jays he wants to get inside of. Oh, close. Big bowl for Jay, mate.
Yeah, well, you know, it's looking potentially staying on the forehand, looking arriving weight.
Another 3 for Brendan Gallagher next door. He's storming away at the moment. 10-3 up for MCC. Right, big bowl in the context of the game here. 7-5 up. You don't want to drop a 5.
Yeah, look, Cutter's calling him on the forehand still. Probably looking for a metre on weight. So contact, he may stay. Jack could move here.
He's having a crack. Goes big.
That's not metre on. That's.
Here he goes. What's he going to hit? Oh, that was his own.
Yeah,
He's clipped his own into the 4 shot bowls, and he's actually hit 2 away.
Probably
2 now?
3 down.
2, maybe 3.
Who's this back bowl here? The green bowl.
I think that's Chris's or James's.
So it might still be 4 down.
He's definitely 2.
I feel like Aaron's first bowl is in as well.
Look, for someone of Aaron's calibre, I'm sure he'll just draw another in there.
Yeah.
There's enough room for him, and conditions aside, it's a tough day to play bowls here. Just watching the flag on the side of us, I'm surprised it hasn't come off the pole yet. Let's see if he can add to the count. He's just got to navigate a path through these bowls. Oh no, that was Max's he brought forward. Yeah, he's giving his head a shake. Well, it's one of Deer Park's taken out, and looks like they might have a measure for the second. It was Max's bowl he brought forward then.
Yeah, he's not happy with himself.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one. Bring us to 7-6 after 8.
I think we've got 11-0 on the Bush Mortimer rink now, Jim.
Yep, get that updated. I am reliant on some pretty portly looking blokes to get out of the way.
6-3 on the Casey Marin.
Deer Park, a slender lead early doors. Oh, Ben dropping that short. JK with good pace on that one, just hanging a bit, and it has been turning off that hand, but the wind's just died down for a second, so he's probably not happy about that. Better by Ben. Yeah, it goes good.
Yep.
It's a shot. Don't know if he's sent this one.
To be a bit narrower.
Don't know if he's sent.
Don't think. Just drop the weight there.
Right, the ever consistent Chris Ball. Let's see if he can add another. Coming on the forehand, he's jumped over from where the Leeds were playing. Yeah, can he get down? Oh, just pulling up, bit of wind, but jumps in for another shot. He hasn't missed yet, has he?
I don't think so. It may be the first end, Jim, that when we're having those technical difficulties.
Yeah. But don't talk about them now. Everyone's forgot about them. Right, Maxi. Got to get round. It's not gonna. Oh, might force Chris into a change. Yep. Aaron's caught him on the other hand.
You're looking to cover JK's back bowl there. Finish inside that.
Yeah.
Counter.
Yep. He hasn't missed again, mate. He said to me earlier, Chris, he said, I'm only going to watch it back if I play any good. Oh, here's his first error of the game. He's dropped the card on the rink. He's dropped the card and he hasn't realised. Chris, That's his first mistake all day. That card with this win's going to end up at the back of the car park. Oh, he's found it. Well, Max is close here.
Yeah, he had the pen clipped to it, Jim. Kept it weighted down for him.
Yeah, good effort by Max.
Otherwise, you're right, that would have been on its way to Melton by now.
Down the highway. Right, James on the backhand. Probably holding a couple. Maybe 3. No one's really owning it though on this end.
No. He's played that well. Absolute.
Yeah, terrific ball there. I think Callum would just follow him in. Bit wide.
They've got some good protection. It's really set nicely for Deer Park. Like, I don't know whether J-By could have called Cutter on the forehand, looking to open up.
I think James can even afford to try and get a small trail as well. He's got a lot of turning to do from there.
Throwing that one a bit wide, Jimmy.
His pace was superb again, mate. Lucky.
To do a lot of work.
Probably ended a good home actually.
Yeah. Mile, Jimmy.
This Drake's Pride Conquest, they got a fair bit of turn out of them then.
Very cut a couple out there.
Just flop back in towards the jack as well, so it's hard to tell the angle we sit how many they're actually holding now, but the reactions was he definitely cut something out. Aaron tees, that's what he can do. Gets under that. Ah, great bowl, Aaron T. Superb.
Yeah. Definitely 3, maybe 4 here, Jim, at the moment.
Tough to Jay.
Jay's under pressure again.
Yeah, he's a couple of ends in a row. He's been a few down. Deer Park rink just being that little bit more consistent than the. Like we've mentioned before, Chris Ball's definitely doing the damage up front, but James Pearce is probably just outperforming Cutter at, in the third position. I think Jay and Aaron are going blow for blow.
I'd probably tip the scales towards Jay at the moment.
Well, he likes it. Can he finish? Can he hurry? Can he hurry down? Oh, give it a fair crack.
I think he's cut a couple out there.
He's probably drawn third shot there, right? See the boys all over here. He's getting a couple of R5s from his rink, so I think he has got the third shot.
Aaron might be looking at playing forehand narrow under the blue and red bowl there.
Yeah, he's got some options.
Or he's just going to.
I think the way James
play the same bowl he played before.
The way James just signalled there, you can walk in off them 2 bowls essentially. Be wider, not narrower, so you don't promote Jays in.
So they've picked up another 3 on that Bush Mortimer rink, Jimmy.
Jesus,
it's
another
14 zip over there.
Right, what's he doing here, Aaron?
Gets around that front. I think he's played this very well.
Can he clear it? Ah,
what a ball!
What a player, superstar. See that on the replay. He's just feathered it around Jay's ball at the front there. Like, it's just superb. It's just as good as it gets.
If only we could, Jimmy. If only.
I can, mate. I'm just normally,
you can?
Yeah, I'm just normally lying down and asleep, thinking that shot up when I'm doing it. What's Jay gonna do? He's got to.
It's probably what, 3 down?
3, I'd say now. Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't far away with his last bowl, so similar bowl.
I reckon he's gonna attack. Is my call, but I've known to be completely wrong before. No, I'm right. I am right. What's he gonna do here? Jay's high. He's high. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I think he's made 1 out of that, Ben.
Yeah.
They're measuring for more. So Jay's flicked in off a short ball, managed to get to where Aaron's was on the jack.
Result.
Yeah. I mean, no one's celebrated anything, you know. So
no.
At least there's going to be no punch-ons.
I think Aaron almost punched his hands through the holes in his pockets of his hoodie then.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sickener. Well, Jay's rink will pick up 1 there. And they probably were 3 down. Phil saying that's why bowl sucks. Phil, for us mere mortals, and I'm probably going to go everyone but Aaron here, Aaron Tees, it's why it's a hobby and not a profession. Because, yeah, for Aaron it is a profession, but it's part and parcel of the game, unfortunately. And as long as you're not dancing around the green celebrating it, I think everyone just cops it and moves on to the next thing.
Yep. Sticking with the longer end on going towards the clubhouse.
Deer Park, 80 shots up, 9 shots up overall on the big board. Much changed Deer Park outfit this year. Mark Casey at the helm. He's brought in a stack of players, and they seem to gel really well. They seem like a real side from just being here this afternoon. A lot of them were here early watching their other sides.
The young brothers, Tyson and...
Yeah, the Cromie family are here. Kobe, Tyson and the dad, Tim. Even the mom Peter's here watching as well.
There's some great family championship bowls in that family, I'd say, Jim.
Yeah. Oh, I reckon Kobe's the best, the youngest.
Yeah. Scary how young he is and how good he is already.
Tyson's not happy with him because Kobe gets his bowls for free now. Tyson's got to pay for his. So.
Oh.
Ben's having a fair stalker this. He's okay if he can sit the bowl on the inside, gets the outside unlucky.
Pretty even battle, I feel, with the leads at the moment.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you said, Chris Ball has just, the only thing he's done today wrong, like you said earlier, is drop the card.
Maxie's a bit short here. Yeah, I think Chris is I think in the second and third position, the Deer Park boys are slightly outperforming the MCC guys, but as you've seen on that last end, they're holding 3 or 4, and Bit of a flick and the jack goes back and they go 1 down. So the scoreboard doesn't reflect probably how the game's going in this particular rink. He's gonna want to land something. Land and drop back in, just like that. Goes the other way.
Max has got better weight here.
Yeah, it's better by him. It's more like him, to be honest. He's always been very consistent when I've watched him. Yeah, I agree. Chris, good bowling in the wind today for sure. It's a challenge for the guys out there, guys and girls.
Aaron calling Chris to play through the head.
We have Scotty Mortimer's rink off the mark. He's picked up a 3. So it's 14-3 now. You can see him having a bit of a conference in the middle of the green, that rink. Yeah, that's probably Chris's first.
Yeah, you're allowed to be human, Chris. Don't be too hard on yourself, mate.
Who's your tip to win this overall then, Ben? What do you reckon? After you've now seen probably, what, a quarter of the game, a third of the game?
I think I could... Initially, before I even got here, I thought Deer Park. Purely home ground advantage. But I think the win today has been a bit of a leveller.
Yep.
And it looks like there's going to be a big tussle, like as we're seeing at the moment, two close fought rinks, and I mean to pick up, was that Mortimer just picked up a 3 there?
Yep.
That's big. So I feel like, again, you're going to call this game into another cracker today, Jim. Potentially, it's all about you. Playing with weight.
Yeah, James, can he he's close. He's close. What a ball. He's pulled it clean. Great ball. There's still 1 down. Maybe even 2, depending on the way them balls angle up, but good hit by James. Right, Cutter on the backhand. Wants to just put that ball back of what Max had there on the jack.
I think he's going to run it. No, he's found the gap.
Oh, that's Benny's. Oh. Still 1 down. Chris just signalled. I feel like there might be an almighty change in rubs and luck pretty soon, and
yeah,
because it's kind of all gone MCC's way. I mean, you make your own luck.
Definitely has opened up this forehand side now, that last bowler Cutters.
It's close, James. Coming off a weighted shot. Can he get inside? Oh, he's turned Benny in. Yep, that'll do. Gets a thumbs up from behind the rink. Looks like he's jumped the shot there. This is what it's all about for me, Ben. I'm just looking around the crowd at the back and I can see people from MCC who have been playing today. They've drove here to watch. You can see people from Glenroy who've got nothing to do with this game coming to watch. It's great. It's good just to see people coming to watch what is going to be a fantastic tussle between 2 very good Premier League sides. Jay will want to repeat the dose of what happened there. He tries to land on that blue. He's got to get some turning happening. Can he get inside that wide one and get across? Yes, he can. Well done, Jay.
Aaron's following him down.
Trying to repeat. He's definitely tired, yeah. Oh, my old mate Michael Sorensen's watching from Queensland. Hollywood, I hope you're well, mate. I haven't spoke to you for a while, actually. I might have to call you in the week, check in on you. No doubt be enjoying a refreshing beverage and listening to me and Ben's dulcet tones in a fantastic game. Jay's having a bit of a chat with Cutter. What do you reckon he's saying? Same bowl?
I think they're looking. Might even play backhand, play for some cover as well here, Jim, potentially.
Yeah, where's the danger? I guess there's two. There's a blue and the teal bowl at the back, which are both Deer Parks, and they've also got one out of camera as well. I don't know.
Or, you know, just play the same bowl. I feel like
same bowl was what was going through my head, to be honest. Yeah, he's given up on it.
Wider.
Yeah, it's all it was. A bit of line there. His weight was pretty crash hot for what he wanted to do.
A bit narrow with his last one, Aaron, but expect him to correct on that.
How's he going? It's definitely wider.
Wider.
He's got to get a lot of dropping to do at that pace. Can he get some luck this end? No. That'll be one MCC, Jay's rink.
So Casey Marin, it's 10-4.
3 to Case.
After 8 ends. I think this seems to be the tactic of J-By. They're playing the shorter up into the wind.
Yeah, I agree. Probably to take a bit of the wind out, hey?
Yeah.
Shorten the end.
JK looks...
Yeah, fair start. Johnny Callagher. See the crowd in the background there from that lovely camera shot from Josh. We've also got a couple of grandstands on the side of us here with a fair few in them. Oh, Benny's replied alright here. Yeah, good start as well. Good lead bowling there. Not a lost bowl there by JK. Not a lot of adjustment required from Ben. Unlucky, same bowl. Stiff.
Still good bowls there. I don't think Aaron's going to be too upset about those at all.
It's funny, the player who's been in the head the most, in the way the camera's been Aaron, there's probably the player who has every game of his live stream. I think that just shows how much he's got a battle on his hands here, and he's focusing in and trying to get a stranglehold of this game. He's had some bad luck go against him. Fair effort by Max.
Nice little guide bowl there for Chris. That last bowl by Max.
Jay calling him to draw to the blow.
Yeah.
Blows. Give him some coverage just behind the shot bowl of JK's. Probably just overplaying it.
See how Chris can...
Yeah, he got a bit of a whack from the wind, I think. He's calling Cutter on the same shot he called Max. Jordan then blow if he gets in off the two blows of Benny's at the back. Gets in off Max's on the side, the sort of dual blue colour ones, and great. tip it down. Yep. Definite wall for Deer Park to work from.
Yeah.
They got the 2 bowls behind the jack, the 2 light blue ones.
This felt like before Chris's narrow short bowl there, that getting to the blues on the forehand may have been a better option, but that's why we're sitting here, Jim, and
100%, mate.
J-By's out there calling it.
Also looks different from right standing on top of it, hey? James. Can he get inside? Oh, he sits right in the middle of him. Sorry, I got a couple of players in the way. The camera will tell them to move. I'm not telling them, no.
Like he's wide.
Well, Cutter's going close here. Can he get inside him? Oh, just pulling up. Sorry, we got player in the way of the camera. Closer by James here.
This line's good.
Oh, what an effort. Unlucky.
Little set here for Aaron. What, MCC holding 1 at the moment. With that first great bowl of John Callagher's. Aaron probably looking at, wait to those back 3. They're his blues in that last bowl. Oh, it's actually J-Y first, sorry, my mistake. Looking to play cover to the back right.
You can see where Cutter's put his foot. Probably don't have the weight on this one.
He's there, Jimmy.
Right, big shot for Aaron. If he can get the shot ball, the blue and red, over 1 and spring the jack back, he's got a pack of 3 balls waiting for it. Pack of 4 balls now.
Sorry about that. Whoever's listening, I just had to try and catch someone who nearly tripped over the tie downs we've got on the marquee here.
He knows he's in a precarious position here, Jay. Someone of Aaron coming in behind you with 1 ball left and a pack of 4 balls waiting for a jack with a big smiling face on him.
Like he probably doesn't want to play backhand here and give something for Aaron to play off as well. He's adding another metre and a bit to his first bowl, and he's exactly where he wants to be on the forehand.
Oh,
he's
what?
Going big.
What's he doing? Oh, I didn't see that shot.
Neither did I, Jim.
Right, chance for Aaron to make a number. He likes it. Get out of the way. He likes it. Get out of the way. Oh, he gets the ball, doesn't get a full flop onto the jack. Hope he won MCC. So 1 MCC takes them to a 10-6 lead. Just across the halfway mark after 11 ends. Yeah, Nelson, we've just sent a hit squad over to the rink to say, get out the way of the camera.
He's left that one well short. John Gallagher there. Big opening for Ben.
Yeah, he's gonna. So we've gone a lot longer. Different change in tactic, which I think Jay's calling because of the wind situation. So this is a lot longer end. It's a fair effort by Ben up first there. Just wants to finish off. 6 the diff overall so far, mate. This, I feel like I always say this about the rink we stream, but it's a bit of a pinnacle one. This is the seesaw game. If MCC can continue to build the lead on this rink, they've got a chance of going close to winning overall. They want to try and fight back on the...
big opening here for Deer Park. John Gallagher's dropped one in the ditch there. Chance for Benny to... a little far away with his first. Ooh. Oh, he wouldn't be happy with that, Jimmy.
Nah, he'd be disappointed. Yeah, this is a great advert for bowl so far on this end. People are allowed an off end. It's tricky conditions with the wind. And it's probably the longest end we've played all game.
I think so, yeah. Almost ditch to ditch. Mats, maybe one mat up.
I played a bit as a second last year, and these are the sort of heads I used to hate because there's so much room to get in, and you just look like a plonker if you don't get it in. Max has got to slow a bit. It's got to slow. Yeah, it goes. Oh no, that's carried on. I thought that was going to pull up a few times, but just kept rolling.
There's a few gears left in Aaron's game today, though.
Oh, 100%,
I
yeah.
don't think we've quite seen.
Oh, Chris looks okay here with a miss. Got to hurry down. They're just pulling up. Colour the third for MCC with plenty of room to nail a bowler out. Trying to gauge his reaction. Looks alright with the miss.
Weight probably wasn't too bad there. If you miss those front ones.
So I don't think you told me who's your tip to win overall at this point in time. You going with Deer Park? They're right in front.
Look, I'm going to call it, Jimmy. I'm going to put my money on MCC.
Oh, good. We like it when we disagree. Good ball by James Pearce. Best of the bunch. Yeah, good. Well, I think you're going to be wrong. So
purely and simply as well, because like I said earlier, I did grow up in St Albans, and there was a very healthy rivalry between St Albans and Deer Park.
Oh, fair play.
Back in the day in the football. So
cut us close with a miss here, mate. Oh, stiff. Only the one now. Right, can James repeat the dose? The only one to really find it so far. Yeah, superb by James Pearce. Gets a hat lift by Aaron Taze. And I even heard him get called snorkel by Chris. So he's just glided around, kept his weight from his first.
A lot of pressure on J-By here again. He's been under pressure on quite a few ends today, Jimmy, but he's been up to the task. Aaron will be looking to try and add here.
Just walking into the shadows, Aaron. I think I can make Kevy Anderson out, who's just made a comment there in Aaron's shadow somewhere, I think. How are you, Kev? Good to see you, mate. Right, Jay with a bit of work to do again here, mate.
He's up and at it.
Oh, he likes it, mate. He likes it. He likes it. He's got a hold. Oh, great effort by Jay. Love the animation of that as well. He was hurtling down the green after his ball. You get the pace. A bit of turn. I haven't played too much. In fact, I've played no bowls up in New South Wales. I wonder if these are just a bit slow, this green for Aaron. I know when I spoke to him earlier, he said when he played the first game here, it was after that round one when we had that dumper rain on the Friday and a fair bit of rain the Saturday. They played the Sunday morning. He said it was pretty slow. He's going to have to get used to them though, going over to my hometown Birmingham for the Com Games.
Yeah, those greens are lightning, aren't they, Jimmy?
A lightning 9. Feels like it's all uphill. Right, Jay's going again. He's very close with his first. He's not as animated this time. And we can see why.
Oh.
Yeah, I could see the old double wicket.
Aaron would really want to
add a third
here. Just left it short here, Jim.
Yeah, he's just scratching a bit at the moment, but I'm sure he'll settle in. Couple for Deer Park then. That ends 3 ends in a row from J-By's rink. And Aaron just brings the guys in for a bit of a chat. Just showed his leadership. Probably just wants to slow the game down, change it up, do something different.
Yeah.
Brad Marin's picked a 3 up over on the other side.
Looking to play long into the wind here, Deer Park, Jimmy.
Yeah, this is the more wind affected direction for sure.
See how the MCC guys tackle with this end. So they're playing short into the wind.
Just got a shout out from your lovely partner Jane then. She's enjoying at home.
Yep, big wedding next week, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually. I haven't mentioned that.
You're probably more excited about the Friday night bowls tournament we're having for the Bucks.
So I will be missing on commentary next Friday because got to go and organise or be part of Ben's Bucks. Should be fun.
I asked Jane today whether she was going to stay at a friend's place, Jimmy, and She said she might stay home. I think she's a bit worried that you guys might
Stitch you up.
stitch me up, but I'll let her know. What trouble can we get into at a bowls club?
Never. Right, bit of room. Ben wants to adjust. Don't think he's going to on this one. Just gets a walk in. Is that the turning of the tide of the rubs? Because I don't think Deer Park have had a single rub go in the
No.
direction.
He's adjusted well here, JK.
Yeah, good stuff. Seems to always just about find one, doesn't he, JK?
Yeah, Chris goes. He's been a bit off the last two. On,
Yeah,
on his lofty standard.
Oh, he went hot the
ends.
first few ends. Yeah, he goes okay out.
And that's a nice bowl.
Great pace. Right, Maxi got a bit of room to get the second. He's a bit wide. The wind has dropped in the last 5 minutes, so they were coming in off that hand a fair bit, but not as much time for Maxi there. Green running at about 14. Probably going to start slowing up pretty soon, I imagine, as the
moisture starts to set in a bit, gets a bit colder.
Start to lose some natural light. Yeah, good effort by
Shadows are
Chris.
creeping over.
Yeah, they've just turned the floodlights on, I've just noticed then. I just wonder if them two bowls on Maxi's, he was expecting more click from the wind.
I think I've noticed, like, even the last end coming back this way, a lot of people finishing, you know, left of the jack.
Brad Marin jumping in front of Mark Casey now, picking up a 3 there. That's a bit of a turnaround rink for MCC. That'll tighten the game up.
Yeah. So 16-4 over on
the Bush Mortimer
rink. Seem to have stemmed the bleeding a bit there, Mortimer and co.
James just a bit pacey there. You can hear the wind coming through. It's starting to get a little bit colder.
Good call on the coat today, Jimmy. Thank you.
I've got 2 in my car. Have to get them out soon. Still not as cold as the day we commentated in Bendigo, the first day of the state champs in April, May this year. It was freezing.
Cutter's a bit short here. Is the MCC holding 1 at the moment, is it?
Yeah, JK's lead bowl. The lead of MCC just sitting behind the jack, the blue and red. XG.
6 of the 8 players today using XGs, aren't they, Jimmy?
It's pretty common, mate, to be honest. James attacking here. Oh, he's close. He's close. Jack goes sideways. Oh, good effort. I was hoping it rolled up, but a lot better for Deer Park. Good hit. He's starting to... I mean, he's been very consistent early doors, James, but he's starting to real step up again here. He's getting on top of Cutter, the third from MCC. And for those who have just joined us, the score isn't a fair reflection of how the game's gone, to be honest. I actually think Deer Park have been the slightly more consistent rink, but they've just had some results go against them. Right, up to the skips, bit of room for both of them. It's we'll see who's got the...
This is the battle we've been after, Jimmy.
Yep. Jack out to the side, room for the draw. Let's see who comes out on top.
to run on a bit. I think, like I said earlier, I think Aaron's is really struggling with the pace of the greens.
Yeah. Just needs a miss, Joe. Good tip. Still room for Aaron.
Yep. Let's definitely put a bit more on this one.
Was good with a miss. Was good with a miss. It's kind of a bit of a frustrated figure with that one there.
Joe Bly looking to find that gap between Aaron's two shorter bowls there. He's stalking it.
He's gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. Oh. How many? One?
One.
Yep. One to the MCC rink. I gotta say, I feel like this game's going really quick. Bit of a mix of the pace of the green and some quick players in the rink, eh?
Yeah. No break in Premier League.
Nah.
Get on with it. Willow's just bowled a beautiful bowl over him.
Couple of rinks down, Brad Murray giving him a massive high five. We're going long again, and we had a bit of a loose end this way until James Pearce come and saved the day last time. See if John can jump on early for MCC.
Might be happy with that, John.
Yeah, he hoofed it in the
Dropped into the ditch. And Ben's made him pay there.
Yeah, he has made him pay.
Corrected well though, John, all day, so. And on cue, John Callagher, great bowl.
Yeah, great correction. Top correction. Tough to do that. Yeah, good effort by Ben. Well done.
A little bit more.
Chops in as well. Pretty good lead bowling there, actually. Both be happy with that.
I feel like John had the better of Ben maybe in the first few ends, just. And then Ben sort of fought back, and now they're just
toe for toe, toe to toe.
Toe to toe, toe for toe.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And Chris get this to finish off. It's going to drop short. See the shadows creeping in now. It's going to get dark within the hour. Max thinks he's going a bit tight straight out the hand. Yeah, he has.
Expect Chris to adjust here.
Doesn't need a lot. Oh, he's changed hand. Congested on that forehand. I was interested by that change then. maybe there's some wind issues out there. He's going to get his own here, I think. That's his bowl. And he pumps it in for a shot.
A bit heavy here, Mr. Cutter.
Yeah, he actually nailed the line. It's where everyone else has struggled with that line. He nailed it just a bit quick. I think Aaron just said to James, just sort of just get anything slightly beyond the jack's good.
I'd say potentially like changing Chris over on that last end, Jim, was probably not wanting to finish
Side
on this side to give the MCC boys something to play to.
Yeah,
play
good call.
off.
Good call.
So they're staying forehand.
Nothing doing.
A loose bowl, that one, I think.
To the diff overall, mate. It's getting fun.
His weight's better here,
Yeah,
Cutter.
Cutter. Effort. Real good effort. Can he get the jack? He does. Great bowl by Cutter. Superb. That's his best bowl for the day so far, that is.
Easily.
Yeah. Tremendous bowl. Yeah, he nailed the line first bowl, just didn't get his weight, but beautiful correction by him there. You can see just straight under the jack. Superb. He's got his #1 fan here with him today, his little son. He's been at every game so far. He's been superb.
Gonna have a bowl himself, the young Cutter.
No, he's real into his cricket. And last week he was that into his cricket. He was practicing catching on the side and let go of the ball and threw it on the green mid-game and it bounced across the rings. And he went bright red. James just getting thin. He's probably just looking to repeat the dose what Cutter did. There's nothing behind that jack. So we're just off the tee. There's nothing behind the jack to the pit. So
I feel like J-Boy's nail this bowl here, Jimmy.
he plays the same bowl as Cutter.
Yep.
Gets onto the jack or Cutter's bowl. Like it's a very good 2 for him and his rink.
Little movement of the jack. Hide it even more behind that big bunch of bowls.
He's got the first part right. Doesn't quite have the second.
Far away.
Weren't far away though. Trick shot coming up.
He's probably just not.
I don't think he's overly confident on his
Yeah.
backhand because there's been a few balls get picked by the wind and go tight, and it's a very
Looking
finesse
to
shot.
open up the head here a little bit, maybe, Aaron.
Yeah, fix it up with his second.
He's on target to hit the bowl he called.
Ooh.
Probably second shot out of that.
Yeah,
It's opened up that forehand now, though.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and he's also got that jack surrounded now. I reckon they've got the next 3, maybe 4. They're both Deer Park's on the right. It's Ben's lead bowl on the left. So he's definitely got the next 3, and now he can actually see that bowler cutters. They do say that the
could be a dead end here, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Could be our first one for the day too, potentially.
They do say the elite player see within a shot or 2 ahead. He definitely give himself an opportunity now of playing a bit of a worldie. See what Jay can do first though. Big bowl by him. If he can get under these, thread the gap here, he's going to have the same bowl as before. Stiffy, absolutely nailed his line twice there. Right, Aaron's going to look on the forehand to sort of swing onto that bowl of colours on the jack. They've got the next 3, maybe 4. Big bowl, if he can get it. He's calling for turn.
Bit of luck now.
Oh, 1 down. So it just gets a little bit colder again.
Good English summer weather, isn't it, Jimmy?
That doesn't mean I enjoy it, mate. There's a reason I moved the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Right, Jay's gone back to the mat back jack, top of the line.
Short.
Just a bit pacey by Ben. Still room for John.
John's a bit pacey here too.
It's that change in length's done him.
Had any other results come through yet?
I haven't yet. I reckon some of these 4 PM games won't be far away from finishing. Melbourne and Altona and Mentone and Croydon versus Mentone. So if anyone's got any results from them games, stick them in the chat. Be good to know. Yeah, Maxi, can he sit that blow? He can. Holds a shot. Got away a bit. Just grab shot by Chris, well done.
Ever reliable.
Yep.
Drop in now. It's a good end by Max there.
Yeah, he's grouped his bowls quite well though. I'll be happy with that. Chris just got to drop a foot or so. Looks like he might have. He's just got to hold his head. And does. That number 1? Looks like number 1 from the angle. We're sitting square onto that.
I think so.
To that.
Actually
last
holding
shot
2 at the moment.
Still a bit of room though. Carlo bowled a bomb on with his last bowl. He'll be looking to replicate that here. Can he land Chris's? Lands Max's and goes close to second. Maybe shot. Can't work out with the Chris's side bowl. His holding
we could
shot.
be completely wrong here, Jimmy.
It's so hard, hey, from an angle. Yeah. One comment I'll make. I don't feel, and I've seen MCC a couple of times this season, and so I already know about them. But Deer Park are very similar. It's not very noisy on the green. It's a pretty relaxed tempo and pace, and
just get on with it, Jim. You know, I know you like a bit of boisterous.
I do. I do.
Action, but you know, I like a quiet game of bowls.
No, I don't know. I thought it'd be a bit louder. It's louder from the side, but they do look sunburned, and I can see a lot of empty bottles sitting around them, so it might say why. James. Oh, jeez.
A few of the guys starting to don their jackets and hoodies.
Yeah,
it's getting quite chilly, Jimmy.
I might have a very quick break in a second and go and grab my 2 coats out the car. I can lend you one, Ben.
I'm fine. I've got that good Scandinavian blood, mate. This is boiling for me.
I do envy the guys who do the commentary in Gold Coast and places like that. Just a constant all-round nice temperature. Victoria.
One day, Jimmy, maybe you could have like a portable commentary box that sits on the back of a trailer.
Good effort. Yeah, Jay draws a shot.
Jay.
Well done, Jay. It's a high five from Maxi. Aaron coming inside out to sit it.
Looking to sit Jay by his bowl.
Going under.
Great effort. Beautiful speed there.
Yeah, there's a lot more doing for Aaron on that forehand rather than the backhand. If he gets it wrong and jags the jack on the backhand, he's in a world of pain. Joe just looked to lay up on his own, or maybe even move the jack. Got to bend hard. Good balls by Jay. Puts the pressure on Aaron now. If he holds these, mate, there's a bit of a lead open up.
Yep.
Oh, Aaron's gone big. Oh, he feathers one out.
Feathered one earlier too.
He's not had a lot go right from that. You can see him smiling on the side of something.
Stiff, Aaron.
Just
stiff.
the one. That was. Oof.
He's got a great temperament about him, though, Aaron.
Well, just the ability to smile that off, eh?
You and I would be ripping our hairs out.
I wouldn't have got close to it anyway. Right, Mark Casey's just picked up a 5 against Brad Marin.
He's called him a little bit shorter on the jack on this one. Still longish, but I think keeping away from the 2 metre mark. So MCC unfortunately had a few bowls go into the ditch.
Yeah. Barbara Green just throw a comment in there saying, I noticed Brad Marin is coming back. Barbara's on every week. She always has a watch, but she's just well and truly put the mockers on Brad. Then he dropped a 5 as she literally put that comment in. 17-11 on that Casey Marin rink now. 13-8 on this one after 15. We're actually going to be the first to finish, which has not been the case for the previous 2 games, but unless we start getting some dead ends.
Big chance for John here to consolidate. His first bowl, a good metre short. Benny's let him off though. Has corrected well all day, JK.
Yeah, they both have really. They've both have sort of
Still
always
plenty of
managed to
room
find one. Ten the diff overall, mate. 11.
11.
Want to change your tip or not? No.
We were just talking about the rink we were watching, weren't we, Jim?
No. You sound like Joshy Thornton now, just trying to find loopholes. Yeah, Benny gets the shot. Adjusts from his first.
Shout out to Josh. He's going to nail you in the tipping.
Nah, it's already over. 2 ahead.
2 ahead, big lead.
Might as well just cancel it. Might as well pay me out now.
Great little show you got going there between ends.
Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah,
You've
make
done
sure you.
4 episodes.
Yeah,
now, haven't you?
Yeah, we'll be filming the 5th this week. So.
Who's your special guest this week? You had Brad Orr on the last episode.
I think this week we have got. I've got to reconfirm him, but we'll get Brian Sheehan in from the City Warrnambool Bowls Club and the Far West. Yeah, it's between ends, the BV TV bowl show. Friday midday that comes out. Johnny Dixon, it's about it was 14 earlier, but I'm going to say it's getting down towards 13 now, to be honest, as the sun sort of drops away the natural light.
Chris Ball just throws in another
pretty consistent bowl.
bowl.
Yeah, these sort of twilight games are a challenge for players because the green pace does change significantly in the latter third or the latter half. Max gets Ben, probably Mob falling close to shot. But the wind's slightly dying down because it's not as...
Yeah, there's... I'd say no wind compared to what we had earlier, Jim.
Oh, well, I was fearful for a second roof going down at Deer Park with our marquee collapsing, but we've survived. We've come out the other side. Yeah, well. Great bowl by Chrissy Ball. Superb.
Great bowl. Man of the match so far in this rank, I'd say.
Yeah, he had a couple of ends off, but he's coming back strong again now.
Looking to roll JK up here potentially.
Yeah, or Max either or. He's got the two to push. He called Maxi on it and he's called Cutter on it as well. Oh, he's not a million miles away.
Area.
Yep. Oh, he just sort of didn't get either clean enough, did he? He just got a bit of each.
J-By was in the way there. Do we send someone over to tell him?
Yeah, that's just
I don't think so.
Just a little cross next to his name. No, look, I don't have any. I mean, it's frustrating when they do walk in front of the camera, but when a game's as close and there's hardly fought as this, I do understand why they forget. Maybe we just have to log. Every time you're caught doing it, you owe me, I don't know, schooner or something. Won't be able to make it home most weeks.
No.
Oh, that's probably the definition of the green slowing down, because they all locked it down there then and it just sort of pulled up. Jay calling Cutter down for a bit of a chat.
He's maybe calling him to change hands here, Jim.
Yeah, just give him an explanation why. Right, so he can go change in his hand. Jay's half interested here. It was a reasonable effort. Finishes in a great home.
Great bowl. Seem to be stuck on the 4 shots there, the Mortimer rink. I seem to stem the bleeding for a little bit there.
James. Great bowl by James. Snorkel. That was good. Won the Oz Open triples, did James. A number of years ago. Alan Dove and Ray Lawrenson. Made it into the Vic State side last year. Well, yeah, before even COVID was last year.
The dreaded C word. Jimmy, we don't mention that anymore, do we? Had enough curveballs thrown at us trying to organise a wedding, Jim, as you know.
Can I bet?
But, you know, it's close.
Similar to organising a bowl season in Victoria. It weren't looking great at one stage, but here we are, round 3. Freezing cold.
Well, all you and your cohorts at Bowls Vic.
Yeah.
I think you've done a great job getting this live streaming thing up and going.
No, it's been great. We love it too. Getting to watch players like Aaron and Jay play against each other is as good as it gets. It's a bit of a lull in the game.
Looks like he's playing forehand, Jim. Needs to work.
Oh, that was Ben's bowl he tipped in, I think, then. Just trying to grasp.
It was already in. He's cut one out with that. Probably a bit lucky there again to get a nice.
It's probably worth a few now, that bowl of Jay's, if you can sit on it. Gotta hurry. Doesn't quite get in.
So Mortimer's finally got a 4. Picked up 2 on that last end there.
Yeah, 18-6.
Brings the overall back under 10 shots. 52-43, Deer Park's way.
Another 2 for Deer Park on the Ryan Tatum rink, though. We sort of seen this similar game at Altona round 1 where Altona led roughly by about 10, got out to 15-16.
For the last 3 minutes of the game almost, wasn't it, Jim?
They fought well, MCC, so we know that they'll be in this right to the end. Don't go anywhere because it's going to be close.
It's a great last, and you had the show rink as well for the side. It was all level, wasn't it, with one end to play on the rink that you and Steve were commentating on. Some cracker lead bowls from memory and a dead end, and then
it was all happening. Come back to ditch.
Into the breeze.
Yeah, fair start by Ben.
J-Bo may be saying to the guys, maybe think of the wind. Don't worry about cutting the head because everyone's been sticking a bit wide.
Yeah.
Playing the backhand here.
Wind picking back up again now. It's tough. It's been tough. Get the changing pace of the green now as it starts to get later into the night.
A bit more. It's handy. Still plenty of room for Ben to draw inside JK's first.
Got him changing over with that last ball. He's coming on the forehand now. It's alright if he can
pretty well,
hurry. Yeah, the number 1 by JK.
Hot Dogs, is it? Nickname for JK, Hot Dogs, I'm hearing.
Yeah, really. I'm on one of them right now. If someone's to send one our way.
I've just put the Palmers out of my head, Jimmy, you were talking about earlier. Got a bistro here at Deer Park, looks like a big club.
Chris, Jack. Oh. Yeah, I've had a Palmer here before actually, it's pretty good. Max needs a clear run. Yeah, gets it. Great ball by Maxie.
Mortimer may have picked up another shot over there, Jim. Back
Yep.
up to 18-7. 17-13 on Casey Marin rink. A close one on Tate and Gallagher, 10-12.
Max. Oh. Jack's in the pit.
Jack's in the pit, I'd say probably about half a foot from the centre line. Drawing to ditch now here.
So you can
plenty of room.
You can see on there where the blue ball is. There's a yellow marker in front. That's where the jack is.
Oh, great work by Josh there on the camera.
Yeah, nailed it. Then there's a toucher in the ditch just in front of where Jay's standing. There's a toucher in the ditch there. He's got to run hard.
He's done enough. It's a shot.
Yes, Joy. Tris Dolan on her birthday is playing in the Nathan Bush Scotty Mortimer rink.
It's Tris's birthday today.
It is. Happy birthday.
Doesn't really have to change much here.
No, same bowl's fine for him.
Pierce.
Can he get
Yeah,
under?
he's done that pretty well.
Yep. Can he hurry down? Oh, just show some.
Sure,
Yeah.
might not be in.
That slight flick just took a tiny bit of pace out.
Travis definitely got more on this one.
Gonna want to hold. Ooh.
Still is pulling up.
Fair bit of wind. I think you can sort of see the bowl just jag up a bit there.
Another little skip battle here, Jimmy. Aaron and Jay Bias.
Yeah, a bit of room for the pair of them to draw. I reckon James is holding, is what they've signalled out. James, the green one there. There is a toucher in the ditch, probably just where the players are on the right hand side. Right, Aaron. He would practice this type of shot on repeat. Oh, just falls in.
Flopped in.
He's not having a lot of luck today. He's shaking his head and smiling. He must be thinking, get me on that flippy, I'm paying back to this. It's freezing. Nothing's going right for me.
A little cider there for Jay Byer.
Right, he needs to lose 2 balls from his last and he's good. You just see that toucher in the ditch.
He wasn't happy with it. I think
he's tighter, I think. No, he's not similar.
He thinks he's still heavy, Jim. But
he deserved that. He deserved that after the day he's had. Praises the Lord and everyone else. Look at that. We all just stopped. I thought it was going to stop here, and it just carried on. Look how quick the edge of this green is, and then it's half tried to go over and it's
right. Not like it out of the hand, Jim. He was like, I haven't taken it off here. But
what a bowl by Aaron Taze.
So probably down 2 here, J-By. Almost looking just to beat the green bowl, the bowl of James.
There's no point being too aggressive there.
You know, it's almost impossible to beat Aaron's bowl unless you're sitting right on it. Sit on it and flop it in. A little bit of side eye from J-By.
Got to get round them. Got to get round them. Does. We know how quick it to the edge of the green is.
Beautiful bowl.
Yeah, good bowl by Jay. Cut that back to 1. Real good bowl. Four to play, Ben.
4 to play. What are we at? 13-10.
Pretty low scoring game. A lot of singles. Shows how close it's been.
MCC just can't seem to make any dents into this. It's always hanging around 9, 10, 11 shot lead for Deer Park at the moment. Uh, 19-13 Jim on that Casey Marin rink. Just updated for you. 16 ends played. JK with his first bowl. Ben's first bowl. Weight wasn't too bad, just a bit wide.
Yeah, not a massive adjustment required from Ben from his first. I used to get told off for a delivery similar to that in Crown Green Bowls back in the day for flying off the mat.
Yeah.
Remember my mate Merv, who represented Jamaica in the Commonwealth Games in the Gold Coast. He set a video up one day to video me and told me 55 rings or things I was doing wrong with my delivery.
Makes a good jerk chicken if I
Oh,
remember
I made
rightly,
a bloody real good jerk chicken. Can JK... Well, you can just see how slow, how quick the balls are slowing down.
Yeah.
It's sort of...
So good correction there from JK. Speaking of crown bowls, Jim, potentially maybe a setup for your wedding.
Yeah, we're trying
to get in contact with Callum Raitt over there.
Yeah.
Set up a bit of
a game.
Bit of an Ashes series or something.
Yeah. Oh, Chrissy ball, superb.
Yeah, it's been superb all day, Jim. Max has really tightened his game up the last few ends, though.
Yeah, he started to come into it a bit more.
Let's play with a little bit of weight here. It's going to drift past the jack, I think, but it's a good home there.
Yeah, in the game. Some options. Chris the only one sporting a t-shirt at the back end. Jay's got one at the other end. He's braving the cold. Close again. Can he get down to the ball? Ooh. Lucky. Good effort.
Over to the backhand, Max here. Needs to do a lot of work.
Yeah, he's floated it wide and heavy. See if James can join Chris around the jack. James Pearce, third for Aaron Tees. Very good player in his own right. Got in the Victorian stateside a couple of years ago and played a series, and former Oz Open triples winner. Was skipping for Deer Park last year as well. Played against him. Partner Sarah plays for Yarraville Footscray. She played a game in their Premier side this year.
Just a run here, Jim.
Yeah, just the bowls are starting to pull up a little bit. Cutter's on a handy line.
I think he's got the weight there, Jim.
Just a bit short.
And my mic not being on.
Some work to do from there, James.
Both Aaron and Chris gave big thumbs up to that bowl. So
Maybe caught him, yeah.
Maybe looking for it.
One at the back.
Getting the backers bowl. Better line here, Cutter. Still a bit heavy though.
What does Aaron try and do? Trying to come to the party he had in there, or on the forehand maybe, but probably safer. He doesn't want to group it right next to Chris's
he can play
bowl.
a backhand bowl. He's got protection from this short, the short dark bowl on the left there. Get a counter on that side.
Yeah, he's coming backhand.
It's going to pull up, I think.
It is. I reckon this is the end. It's just kind of turned off a bit, the green.
Jay Bibley looking to play forehand, landing that teal bowl.
Yeah.
Hopefully rolling it through, or if he's under,
Get the jack back to Jaco.
Little drizzle of the jack. Little shout out to Clarkie there. He loves hearing about that drizzle. Bit wide.
Yeah. I was having nightmares then.
I think that could have been. I think we could have seen a bigger reaction out of Aaron potentially there, Jim.
Bowled have gone in Ballarat Road, I reckon.
Better wait here, but
You know, Aaron hasn't made the target any bigger, so
hasn't made it bigger, and there's a little bit of, potential if the jack springs out to come into play. J-By would be looking to just draw onto or just under that teal bowl. Wait till his back bowl, I think.
how'd it go?
It's working.
Oh.
Didn't miss by much.
Won the Deer Park. Just sort of slowly clawing themselves back in. Won the last 3 ends, 3 singles. Pretty sure.
There's been some big pickups, I think.
I think Nathan Bush has just picked up a 4 against Scotty Mortimer. Just waiting for Pebbles to get out of the way of the scoreboard.
I think it's 23,
yeah,
Jim.
that's what I think as well.
Willow's in the way of his. 10-13 on the next
2013.
one.
2013.
2013. The wind's caught me out there as it flipped it over.
Deer Park
So
just...
all of a sudden we've almost popped out to a 20-shot lead here, Jim.
Yeah, just starting to put the foot down a bit now, the Deer Park team. Some good pickups across all rinks. We are going to be the first game finished, I think, unless any drastic dead ends happen. So I'll see if I can pivot the cameras over to catch the Ryan Tate and Brendan Gallagher game, but I will have to talk to Josh, our technician. Oh, more on it by JK, but just a bit wayward on the line this time. Chris has come good the last few ends. He started really dominating with his first bowl, so let's see if he can draw the shot here. He can.
Just like that.
Just saying, give it a chance. Brings Ben's ball forward of Deer Park there. It's a couple to Deer Park out. Chris doesn't want a lot of adjustment from his first.
He's playing backhand now, Jim.
Yeah, he's changed over. That's Ben's 2 blue balls to promote. Yep, brings another one in.
Pardon me. Hardly done any wrong today, Chris Ball, really.
Nah, probably been best on ground. James
Simple.
Pearce has probably given him a fair nudge in the last few ends. Jay's had a real effective game.
Yeah.
That's Chris's bowl coming forwards. It's 4 now for Deer Park. OJ's just said it's a bit unfair on Deer Park streaming this late. Poor Kobe's got to probably head to bed soon. How good's it for him, for little Kobe Cromie, a couple of rinks over, 14 years old, playing in Mark Casey's rink. What a superb experience for him.
Would be remiss in saying he'd probably get a Jackaroo shirt at some
Kobe,
point
yeah,
in the future.
Yeah, he'll be very close.
I really feel like J-Bo probably needs to.
This is Chris's bowl on the wing. It's another good
probably
bowl.
Really needs to call Cutter maybe to just
Smash.
play some. There
Yeah,
we go.
there you go. You said you'll get all 4 of them. There we go. There's a stray bowl comes into the rink. All right, here we go. Some action. Warm us up. He starts right at the back of the mat. Close. Oh, he's probably unlucky with the result. To only get 1 out. Probably 3 down still.
I think J-Bo would have been hoping for a little bit more of a
Crash bang.
cleared head there.
Sensible call and sensible bowl.
Yep.
Goes right to the back. There's James Pearce.
I feel like potential for J-Bo to back his draw, or launch off those big calves of his.
It's got big calves actually.
I think he could. It's like he could be on the velodrome on a bike.
Yeah. It's got to go again, you reckon?
He'd have to.
He's lining up like he is. Yeah, he does. All close
He's
again.
got contact here.
That's Max. Yeah, good.
That's
Better. Probably 1, possibly 2 down.
Yep.
The one of the blues,
nice
Benny
and
Thompson.
open now, though. You were saying how Cutter he starts on the back of the mat, even on his draw bowls.
Yeah.
I noticed earlier. Interesting, everyone has their own little intricacies.
That's what's such a phenomenal sport. Is everyone has their own way of doing it. That's Chrissy's bowl there.
Roll that
Yeah,
up
that'll do. Good shot. Probably makes the 3 as well.
and close the gap a little bit again.
Do you think he'll come forehand, or do you think he'll try and sneak under Jake under?
Sneak under backhand potentially.
That's how I see it. I
Get another look at the head.
It's probably 3 down, so I'd just see the backhand onto the blues.
Yep.
Probably the shot I'd be looking at. Yeah, that's what he's lining
doing.
up. Close. That's
Bit of
Max.
weight
That's
to it,
that's
though.
Max. That's Max there. Just gonna sail through. Stiff.
Aaron just looking to add another. Maybe
Yeah, well done. It's in the count. Holding 3 and probably 4. Oh, big bowl boy J. Context of the game. He's been in front the whole game pretty much, huh? Could go beyond here. He's playing with some weight. Oh, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
well, he wanted the inside edge of Aaron's bowl there.
It's probably the...
Taken, I'm saying maybe 2 there, Jim.
I think that was 4.
Or was that front bowl on the line? Was it
Oh, no, 3. No, it was 3. It was 3. So they take the lead. R&T's rink for the first time in a very long while.
Last time they led was maybe in 3 or something, was it?
4 or 5. I'm just looking back at the scorecard. 4 or 5. As he timed his rinks run superbly, R&T's. Try and get my fingers warm. JK goes good here. Great bowl. Probably his best bowl of the game.
Resting back hopper, as George would say.
Yeah. Do you prefer a front hopper or a back hopper? Back.
I prefer a back hopper.
Yeah, same. Interestingly, I haven't mentioned this yet. It's only just dawned on me, but Chrissy Ball, who's playing second in this Deer Park rink, was the competition winner for the naming rights of the Between Ends Bowl show.
Oh, what's it?
Yeah. Came up with a suggestion for Between Ends. Friday, midday, you can see that. Will be episode 5 this week. I'm going to try and get Brian Sheehan on from City Warrnambool Bowls Club. And
another nice bowl from JK there too.
Yeah, great lead bowling by him. We'll talk all things Far West Pennant and also Metro Premier League, and look forward to our streaming game, which is coming to you on Friday night next week. And that is between... I know it's Mentone. I'm just trying to work out who the other one is. I think it's Croydon. Mentone versus Altona, 7 PM start next Friday. Good effort by Chrissy Ball. Well, you'll be having someone else's dulcet tones because I'm having a round off.
Yeah, big night. Friday night next week, Jimmy.
Sure will. Good effort by Max.
Look forward to having a bowl against you next Friday.
It's been a while.
There'll be some sort of trophy or shield up for grabs too. I'll work on that during the week at work.
Yeah, it's a bit wayward.
That one's in the ditch. Yep.
Had a rush of excitement. Maybe he's thinking about his prize he won.
Played this quite well.
Max.
Young Max.
Yeah, great bowl, Max.
Pardon me again.
Holding 3.
Yep. He guarantees calling James to just get past the head, playing through the bowls of MCC.
I think he's playing up and through him, try and clear something out of the way. Well, he's pretty close, you know. Oh, can he get a feather? No, he takes one out though. Ends up in a good home.
Yeah.
MCC holding a couple now. The jack's just in front of that red and blue you've just tuned in.
Jay Barbie hoping that Cutter here can just replace that bowl that was taken out.
Yeah. Which he does, superb. Oh, I don't know. My only criticism is it's slightly made a target. Aaron's calling him on that sort of swinging ditch way, try and disturb Summit.
Similar call from the earlier bowl of James. Played the first one quite well. Is he a bit wide, Jim?
Yeah, I think he is, mate. Yeah, same bowl required.
Yeah, inside his own would be great.
Diane, next Friday's our BV stream. Last night wasn't a Bowlsvik stream, but fair play to Liddell for giving it a crack. But we will be streaming from Mento next week. Two good bowls by Cutter.
Had any results yet?
Oh,
from the
yeah, well,
Premier League
what
games?
timing? Johnny Dixon's just posted Croydon have had a good win over Mentone, 16-2. So that gets Croydon off the mark. Anyone can let me know what the Melbourne score was. I might try and text a couple of the lads now. I'm about to find out. Oh, Melbourne are 1 up on the scoreboard in the last end, but I got 1 down on that end currently.
Ooh.
I've just seen in the group chat, so I'll see if any more messages come through and keep everyone updated. Oh, what happened there? Pumped Benny Thomason's bowl into the head.
Just still holding JK's bowl, maybe.
Max is the blue at the front. I think it's only just the one.
Might be just the one.
The jack is just in front of that red and blue bowl of JK's.
Backhand here, J-Bite. That is a beautiful bowl, Jimmy.
Wow, J-Bite, superb.
Had a very similar bowl to that earlier in the match, but the call is shots of the day for people. I'd say that's J-Bite's best bowl of the day. He's bowled well all day. I feel like he's maybe just had his nose in front of Aaron today.
Yeah, I agree.
In the skip battle.
What's Aaron going to try and do? Come down on the forehand, get inside Ben's and get over from it, or Ben's being the blow on the left?
I think so. Well, if he gets a bit of jack action, it's not great for them either here. He might even be better off trying to play the same shot that J-Bite just played. You know, just drifting past those short bowls and trying to sit inside Jay's bowl, but you know. Playing forehand, Jim. He's going for what you called. Playing with a bit of weight.
Yeah, a bit of pace. Don't think he's going to get
wide.
back from the...
Well, big bowl here for J-By now. Really just pick that 3 straight back up.
I think they're having
a looking if it's worth a bit more.
I think he's having a look at that blue ball of Benny Thomason's. Counting up how much it could be worth and where Jack could move and all the possibilities. Trigonometry.
He's wide. He called it. He didn't like it out of the hand, Jim.
Couple. Yep, couple. As we go into our last end with all to play for as we continue our streak of very, very close streamed games.
All by your design, Jimmy, as you said earlier.
I don't like to say I'm good at what I do in terms of picking the rinks to stream.
You've got your trumpet and you love blowing it, my friend. Oh, has he left this Jack short?
It's the third game in a row we're going to the last end to decide the rink.
Just nearly dropped the Jack a bit too short there. J-By was looking for it to be about where he's standing now, but
Right, it's bang up. I still can't believe Chris Ball and James Pearce and J-Bar Norris are playing in t-shirts. They're off the red.
I myself, Jim, I don't like to play in long sleeve.
Me neither, but I would be wearing a hoodie today.
See if Ben can correct here. I think he's heavy again. Either hand for Max here. J-By's called. Playing this hand closest to us, which I haven't seen a lot of bowls come down on the car park side today.
Fair effort.
Just a bit short. You'd expect Chris is going to correct that though.
Pretty quick game actually, 3 hours.
Yeah, I was expecting to be here quite late.
Same, I'm just looking at the time, yeah, we'll be alright here. The pace of the green might have definitely helped.
Well, it hasn't been a dead end at all on our
True, very
rink that
true.
we're commentating on today.
Yeah, good.
Which I would have expected to be a few.
Oh, with Jay and Aaron for sure, but there hasn't really been a need for either of them to go too big, has there?
No. Chris holding shot here, or still
Yeah,
JK's bowl?
I don't know. It's a bit 6 or 1 off, doesn't the other from the angle I'm sitting at. But it's very open. That's the shot.
That's the shot there from cut up.
See the baby in the background watching us on the live stream as well. On the butterfly iPad. Still some room for James. You can just arrive, sit on cutters last.
Staying with the backhand. Maybe looking to roll Chris's first bowl up. Very common sound.
I feel like that's the 15th emergency service vehicle that's gone past us. Oh, Brendan Gallagher playing a huge bowl on the rink next to us. Right, see what Cutter can do. Can he repeat his last dose? Looks to be...
Does it creep past that one?
Just gets there.
Maybe done enough there for 2.
Oh, Altona have got Melbourne by 1. So they obviously picked up a 2 on that last end. I don't know the point pickups, but Altona have beaten Melbourne by 1 shot.
Did Josh tip Altona there, did he?
Nah.
So you're going back to your tactic of just picking the same as Josh now?
I think I'm just...
And win by 2, or...?
No, I think I'm just too good for him anyway. I'll just keep free balling and beat him by 50.
Oh, 50.
Got a 4 or 5, and it will be a 4 this week. They're about the numbers I get in the AFL tipping as well, but there's 9 games around there.
Consistent,
Yeah,
no matter what the format.
Not my sport, AFL. Right, how did James go? Oh, can he hang? No. But Summit... Oh. They probably deserve a bit of...
Aaron's probably sitting there going, well, come on.
yeah.
That should have just flopped around onto the jack.
Yeah, no one's giving me anything. No one's giving me no luck, no wicks.
Well, it's very open still.
Right, so MCC holding the rink win here with the skips bowls to come. Aaron needs to make a 2 to win. Trying to see where he can do it. Goes to a very good home. Where can he make a 2? Does he come backhand to get it over? Yep.
He likes
Aaron.
this one. No.
Pretty sure he said it's been going straight all day there, and now he decided to turn. It's fuming.
Good lesson for anyone watching today, watching Aaron, just his demeanour on the green.
Oh, he's been superb. He's had one of them days where he probably hasn't bowled anywhere near like he wants to bowl. He's had a lot of rubs go against him. It's freezing cold. It's windy. He's had a motorbike interrupt one of his delivery strides earlier. But he's heads up. He's been around, and he's a good example of how to play the game.
Is it all Deer Park at the back there now, Jim? With Aaron, the 2 blue bowls, both.
Yeah. So Bear Jack works for them.
I think Aaron will be just going for the nice.
Yeah, smart ball. Jay cuts that option off. So how does he make 2?
Or he'd be looking at dead end potentially.
Right.
He sees a little Kick back to those.
Oh. Oh. Good game. Good
Great
game.
tight tussle across the day here on this rink.
Do you think that was a couple to MCC there?
I think so.
So J-By and his rink get the win. I'm going to put it down as 2. It might be more, but we'll see. So he picks that up 17 of 14. 3.
Now having a look. 4.
4. Jesus, I was completely wrong.
I think he's... Yeah.
4 bits. So MCC picked that up 19-14. So the rink of J-By Norris, Brett Layton, Max Goldsmith and John Gallagher have taken this one down 19-14. Deer Park are pretty home and dry, I think, in the overall win. I'll do some quick other score updates. Mark Casey's just picked up a 4 against Brad Marin, so going into the last end, he leads 26-15. I'm just trying to see the far rink. 25-7. Still at 25-7. I'm going to try and tilt the cameras over to finish off the Brendan Gallagher, Ryan Tatum game.
Yeah, close. I'm just going to try and get the cameras turned.
I don't know if do you want them turned, Josh, or? Right, so now flipped over to the Brendan Gallagher game. So we try and move him over. Give us a sec while we do that. I can't quite get an update on the Nathan Bush rink yet. I can't see the scoreboard. But all the others are right. So our stream rink of J-By Norris and Aaron Tees is finished. So we're going to just try and pan over to the last couple of ends of the Ryan Tatum.
25-7.
Brendan Gallagher. Yeah, it doesn't change for a few ends, though. The hard part now, Ben.
It's working out whose bowls are whose.
You got it. So I've got no idea whose is who on that rink now. As we flip over.
But I am happy because we get to see some black bowls.
Yeah. I actually think they're...
they might be perp.
They're Marky Hagues from MCC. Good effort by David Holt there. So this rink is... Try and go through the team. James Cousins leading for Deer Park. Larry Donoghue in second. David Holt third. And Ryan Tatum skipping. And we have... in the MCC rink, now we're testing Simon McNaughton leading. Scotty Mijana second. Mike Haggis third. And Brendan Gallagher skipping. I hope I haven't butchered anyone's name there. I'm just going to double check. Simon Norton, not McNaughton. Otherwise, nailed it.
Done well, Jim.
I'm getting the hang of this. 25-11 after 19 on the Scotty Mortimer rink. Ryan Tatum coming in out. Oh, just misses the jack, but gets shot though. Shot by Ryan Tatum. Options for Brendo here. So Brendo, another in the emerging Jackaroo squad.
We wanted to hang on to this rink here, MCC.
Yeah, this is currently trying to get the 4 points overall, which would be you're okay. 14-4 going down as you picked up 2 rinks. 13 shots to overturn. I think it might be out of the question with only...
Well, they've picked up, Jim, it was 21 a couple ends ago, the difference. So, you know, they are fighting MCC.
5-6 ends to play, so it'll be tough. Brendo, whoa, gets Jack. Kind of has a bit of a piggled all around. I don't know who it's ended up with. Green bowl of David Holtz, I think.
Evasive action from Willow there.
Yep.
Another ring, big drive going down.
Right, Ryan Tatum. I can't... Yeah, it's hard to know who's who there. The players are all over. Ryan is tight. 1 to Deer Park on that, so they'll be 19-13, and we might leave the stream there, given that we've got players in the way. We don't know whose bowls they are, and it would be hard for us to call any justice on that. But it looks like Deer Park are going to take this one down. The 78-64 in front with about 4 ends to go. I can see Mark Casey holding a few on his rink. Brad Marron 1 bowl left, and in the Scotty Mortimer, Nathan Bush rink, that one's pretty much done as well. Last end to come. We thank you for joining us. We're live again next Friday. It'll be a busy day next Friday. The BVTV Between Ends Bowl Show will go live at midday, and then the 7 PM game streamed on Friday night next week is Mentone v Altona from Mentone. Ben, I thank you so much for your time today, mate. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Loved it, Jimmy. Thanks for having me.
And we'll get you back on later in the season for another game.
Look forward to it.
Sounds good. Thanks all for viewing, and we'll see you all next week.
Thank you. Bye.